Hey friends, we're live here today. We are going to be playing Baseball Highlights 2045. This game right here from Eagle Griffin Games, designer Mike Fitzgerald. This game's been out for a few years, and I'm going to play a solo game of it. So hopefully, whatever you're doing, you can just hang out and chill, and I'll go through the basics of the game, and then I'll play. I'm playing a four-game series today, or best of seven. Whoever wins four first will be crowned the world champion. So I am playing the Los Angeles team from 2045, the not so distant future, and I will be playing against my rivals in San Francisco. So the game is played as it's a deck building game, and what's great about this game is you start with 15 cards, right? So these are the 15. You have rookies and veterans, and you're going to build your team through the play of the game as far as deck building goes. So each game is going to take six cards. That's what's amazing about this game. You're going to take six cards from your lineup, and that's going to be the game. I'm going to be playing against the AI who has a stack of 15, and they just play their card one at a time, just like I do. And after each game, we're going to have a buy phase. And just like in Dominion, you're going to go over here and pick out a card that you can afford or want to buy and add it to your deck. And by adding it to my team, I'm going to get free agents like I love the names of the players: Unomo, Mickey Maris, and so forth. You'll see all the names; they're hilarious. And what you do is when you buy the cards, you're going to spend this amount here, like one, two, and so forth. And if I want to buy a card, the card price is up here. So the line drive is 7, so it'll cost me 7. I spend the 7, and then I'm gonna in order for this card to join my lineup, I'm going to have to send one of these guys down to the minors. So that's basically trashing cards in this game. So Baseball Highlights 2045. This takes place in the not so distant future. We have humans who are called naturals. We have cyborgs who are sort of like humans with some kind of cybernetic materials in them. Like this guy right here has most of the cyborgs are pitchers. They have like robotic arms, and then you have full on robots like this dude, Line Drive, full on robots. And I'm playing today with some customized 3D tokens, compliments from my buddy Marlon. Hey, I see John and Daryl there. Hey guys, here's normally these would just be white, blue, or red pawns, but thanks to my friend Marlon, these are the white human ones. These are the white robots, and then there's also cyborgs. The cyborgs look like this. They look like humans, but they have the little funny arm, the cyborg arm. So the white, blue, and red signify speed. We have white or slow, blue are average, and red. Here are the red ones over here off camera. Red are fast. And you'll see how that plays on the game. On the player mat, on my board, I have the baseball field. So just like a regular baseball game, you have your guys or gals, or robots or cyborgs or humans go around the base path, and you score runs as they cross home plate. So I think I'll explain the game as we go along. I'm just going to jump right into it here. If you have any questions, I have my phone screen right here so I can see your comments and questions here, so I will answer them as we go. The game begins with a couple of buy phases. So in the normal game, the basic game, you're going to play a mini game, which then leads to a buy phase, which then leads to the best of 7 World Series. For my purposes, the way I like to play it is I like to have 2 buy phases and then just jump right into the World Series. So that's what we're going to do here. I'm going to shuffle up my deck, and I'm going to draw 6 cards. Whoops. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So normally in the normal game, I would play these one at a time and move my base runners and stuff. But first, we're going to do a buy phase because I have my basic team of rookies and veterans. I'm going to the free agent market and going to try to hook up my team with some stronger players. So I have 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 to spend. I can buy as many players as I want that I can afford. So I have 9 to spend. And wow, I've got some choices here. Do I go Line Drive, who's a robot, and gets a double and triple, but he's slow. Or I always like Mickey Maris. Mickey Maris is pretty strong. So natural, he can cancel one hit with his glove, and he's got a single and home run. Only problem is he's worth nothing. So I don't know if I want to do that yet, because I want to build up my team here. So what I'm going to do is we're going to go with. Actually, no, it's too good a pass up. I think Mickey Maris, or yeah, we're going Mickey Maris. So Mickey Maris joins my team, and what's cool is that when you buy when you get a free agent, he goes back to the top of the deck. So maybe that's what I should do instead. I feel like Rado here. I'm like talking to myself and trying to figure out strategy, but maybe I should go with this cyborg because he's worth 3 money, and then I can use him to buy more players. So what I'm going to do is buy Unomo. It's a cyborg. Goes top of my deck, and then I have to send someone down to the minors. And what I like to do is I usually like to trade off. So I got a cyborg. I usually like to trade off cyborg for cyborg. But let me see. Yeah, you know what? I'll do that. So I'm going to toss this rookie. I'm going to trash this rookie or send him into the minors. This one goes off my team. Normally you put it under your board here, but for this game I'm just going to put it aside. These guys are all discarded. That's my first buy phase. This enters here. Hey, John. Yeah, Rado vibes, brother. And then for the next phase, I draw 6 again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And see, there's Unomo, who I just bought. He's going to give me $3 to spend. So now I've got 3, 5, 6, 7, 0, and 2. So $9 to spend. Rallybot came in. He's 10, and he's LA. I try to get all the LA players. I'm biased, but I can't afford him right now. What do I have? 3, 5, 6, 7, 9. I could now get Mickey Maris, or I can do 5. Yeah, you know what? Let's go for the big hitter. We're getting Mickey Maris. So he goes back on top of my deck. These guys are discarded. And what I like to do, I mean, since we're playing solo game, I'm going to now take my entire lineup and shuffle it. And then we'll start the game. So that was the 2 buy phases. We are going into the World Series now. Best of 7. 4 games wins it. You see here, we have the score tracker here. In the solo game, visitor, you always play as a visitor, and the AI, the dummy team is always going to be the home team. And then you just keep track of wins here. So first 1 to 4 wins. And let me shuffle up my cards. I've already shuffled the AI deck, so we are good to go. And as visitors, I get first ups, and we're getting ready to play. How's everybody doing out there today? What are you guys up to? Are you guys playing solo games, hanging out? Okay, so... Oh, and don't forget, we go live at 5 as well. I'm going to be joined by Michelle and Lauren. We're going to play Fuse today, which is a real-time 10-minute game, which is a lot of fun. So join us at 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So here's my starting lineup for game 1. I pulled Mickey Maris. Great. So what I'm going to do, this is your lineup for the game. What you can do is you may put one, and I don't know if you can see it here, on deck, and that can be your pinch hitter. And how the pinch hitter works is when you draw something with a PH, you have the option to discard this card and then bring in your pinch hitter out, either from on deck, or you can just randomly choose one from your lineup over here. Hey, Daryl, yeah, Solo Sunday, brother. Or Solo Saturday, duh. I don't even know what day it is, jeez. So what I'm going to do is I've got to put my big gun there, right? So Mickey Maris is going on deck, and that means I have to refill my hand. So now this is my lineup for game 1 of the World Series here from Southern California. I got to call my team the Dodgers, right? They're the LA team. So here's how we do it. You play a card, and this is my lineup. I'm going to put it down for a second. I have him lead off with my veteran. He's a natural lead off. So if this is your first card played, you always do the immediate action first. If this is your first card play, a single. So you look down here, he is average speed, so he's going to be a blue. He's a natural, so he looks like that. And immediately resolve that action. So I immediately got a single. So again, that's first card played. We are into the game. I've got a guy on first base, and now we are going to the AI team, the San Francisco team. So as we do with all San Francisco teams, everybody all together now. Boo! Okay. So Sia is up. So the way this works, there's no immediate action, but he's going to be threatening for 2 home runs, and he's a slow robot. So you put 2 slow robots here. So that's what they're threatening right now. Now, hopefully I have a card in my 5 that are remaining that can do something about those home runs. So what you want to do is look for these immediate actions. A lot of them, or some of them, will say cancel hits or whatever. So this one's advance all. So if I played this, I would immediately advance on my average base runner. But I'm looking for defense right now, right? So I've got this cyborg here. Change all hits to walks. I think that's a lot better than a couple of home runs. So we're going to play this guy, the cyborg. He doesn't give me any threatened hits like my first guy. So change all hits to walks. The cyborg or the robot Sia player only gets 2 singles now, or 2 walks instead of home runs. Okay, so that's the end of my turn. Now we go to the AI. They've got Wiffle. Oh boy, man. Yeah. So if you ever played baseball highlights, you know that as a 2-player game, you both start with standard decks. In the solo game, it's really tough at first because all they have are 15 free agents. So it's not easy, as you're not just facing like regular rookies and veterans. You're looking at all the free agents. So I've got a robot here with 3 singles, threatening 3 singles. So that's going to score a bunch of runs, unfortunately, because, oh man, I screwed up already. Wow. I do feel like Rado. I'm just kidding. So what I wanted to do was I should have saved this pinch hitter so I can bring in Mickey Maris, but Mickey Maris is going to have to wait till the next game. So I don't have anything to combat those singles. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to play Stolen Base. And what Stolen Base does, advance all average and fast base runners 1 base. So my dude goes there. I'm also threatening 2 singles, 2 robot singles there. But now I have to resolve the AI's singles. So they're just going to be scoring runs. So the first single, okay. The second single scores 1. Bases are loaded again. And the third single scores another. Okay, so that's 2 runs. You move the run tracker there. 2 runs. And again, you all know what to do. San Francisco scored runs. Boo! Okay. Now, 1, 2, how many cards have I played? I always forget to keep track. So I played 3 cards. They've played 2 cards. I was just resolving their batter, so now they get to play a card. This is a robot. If this is your first card played, it's a home run. So thankfully, it's not their first card, so they don't get the home run. But my singles resolve. So when you have a average or fast runner on second, just like in the big leagues, they get an extra base. They're going on the pitch or whatever. So this guy is a single. He goes an extra base. And then my other robot hits a single. And I've got 2 runners now. And the score is 2-1. Exciting, right? Back to my turn. I am going to go with... I'm going to play this robot. There's no immediate action, but I am threatening a single and a double with my robots. Okay. And let's see what this guy does. Ooh, he's got a natural threatening for a single and with average speed, so that goes there. But doesn't do anything about my robot hits. So the first one's going to resolve is a single. And again, the singles give you an extra base from second. So this goes here, here. This one scores. And then I've got a double. So the double is going to clear, let me see. The first one goes here. This one scores because of the extra base. And this one goes like that. So it's now 3-2 LA. Okay. So as you can see, I played 4 cards. We're almost done with the first game. They have played 4 cards. Whoops. Why is this white one over here? Or blue one. Okay. So now it's my turn again. I'm down to 2 cards here. I'm going to play a natural, threatening for a single. Okay, there's a natural. And the AI gets a robot, duplicate. So cloning, use any immediate action you have already played in this game. So what they get to do is do any immediate action that they played in this game. The only immediate action they have is this leadoff one, which does not count, which does not do anything. But they are threatening a fast double. So we have a robot, fast robot, which is red. They're threatening. So that's basically going to get them 2 more runs. I'm down to my last card. Oh, so they played that card. They weren't able to stop my single. So this guy goes here. He scores both runs because they get the extra base on from second. So that's 5. And the single's good. And now I play my last card, which is the robot. 2 slow robots threatening singles. I didn't stop their double, so that resolves. So that's going to get them 2 runs. So 5-4. And now for their final card. Oh, here's a natural. So they cancel 1 hit. So I'm threatening 2 singles. So this robot goes off. One of my singles goes through. And then they're threatening a single here. It's going to be a fast single, so they're going to get 1 run in. I'm at 5. Wow. So what I can do as a visitor save, I can either play, and I'm going to have to check up this rule here. Visitor save. So I can play 1 last card in order to save this game, try to make a 1 last defensive play. Wow. What do I do, folks? You know what? I'm going to do it. I'm going to play the visitor save. So you can play either from the top of your deck randomly without looking, or you can play from your on deck. And I am going to play my on deck. I'm going to play Mickey Maris. He cancels 1 hit. And I'm going to cancel that single. They leave the bases runner stranded. And game 1 is over. That's it. Yeah, LA. I've won 5-4. That's 1 game. We clear the bases, reset our scores. How is everybody doing out there? What are you guys up to? Let me know. Let me know in the comments. So we clear these teams. Oh, so it's between games. So now it's a bye phase. So my Mickey Maris, I use him as a visitor save. So that goes straight to the dugout. That does not count towards the money that I get to use. And now I look at the cards that I've played. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 money to acquire another free agent or more if I can afford it. I'm going to go with, it's either going to be Line Drive for 7, or we got another new guy, Craig Belt for 7. So Craig Belt, natural, it's going to give me a clutch double. So if there's a runner on second or third, I immediately get a double. Or I can go with Line Drive. Hey, gloves do not work on threatened hits unless it makes a natural check. That's interesting. But the thing I don't like about most robots, I don't know if it's all of them, but they're usually slow. And I prefer the average and fast base runners because then you get that extra base running when you're on second or third. I could go Cyborg here. Counts all hits versus a Cyborg, which is sort of cool. But you know what? I'm going to go with this dude. Let's go with Craig Belt. It's going to cost me 7. Goes to the top of my lineup. I need to send someone down to the minors. So he was a natural. And you know what? I'm going to get rid of this because leadoff, if this is your first card played single, I mean, it's not bad at this, when you first start, but I don't know. I'd rather have the dude I just picked up in my deck. So he's going down to the minors. These guys are gone now. And then I draw 6. This is game 2 of the World Series. Let me reset the scores. I have 1 game. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, So again, we just got Craig Belt. He is going to come into the game for this game. I want to put him on. Oh wow! So again, to use pinch hitters, you want that PH. So I'm not going to be able to substitute him because none of my cards have that PH symbol. I mean, I could and then try to draw here, but I'm not gonna. I'm gonna go with what I've got here. Okay, so let's go with. I'm going to start the things off with playing my natural. He's threatening a single. He's a rookie, so let's see what the AI does. The AI brings in Derek Bellinger. Double play, remove up to 2 base runners, no fast ones. Obviously, I don't have any yet, so that doesn't come into play. He's not threatening anything, so my single is good. LA's on base. Now, my second play, what do you think? Should we just go for the home run? Yeah, let's try it. Here's veteran. He's going to threaten a home run. He's of average speed. He goes there. And let's see what the AI has. The AI has a robot. No immediate action, so my home run is good. Woohoo! That scores 2. LA is on board. The AI is going to be threatening a fast single robot and a fast triple robot. So that goes there. And those of you just joining me, thanks again. Hello. I am playing Baseball Highlights 2045, the solo game. I am using these great little 3D printed miniatures from my friend Marlon. So the robots look like robots, and I've got cyborgs and humans. It's a best of 7 World Series. I am playing the LA team against the San Francisco team. Boo. I've won the first game, so I'm up 1-0. And right now, we are up 2-0 in this second game, but the robot is threatening 2 hits, and I need to come up with something. So I have this one here, the natural. He's going to cancel 1 hit, so I'm going to do that. And at the same time, I get to threaten a single. So I'm going to cancel. I get to cancel the hit of my choice. So obviously I'm going to cancel the triple, but the single is good. And now let's see what the AI does. They change all hits to walks. I had a single, so it's a walk instead. It's a cyborg, average speed, and he's threatening a double. All right. And now, so he's a cyborg threatening all. Okay, so it looks like I'm just going to have to eat that hit. Yeah. So I'm going to put my robot on deck. He's threatening a double. The cyborg's double is good. And also because, so fast runners, this is why I like fast runners, is they always get an extra base, right? So instead of 1-2 for the double, they get the third one, so they're going to score. So the score is now 2-1 LA. Let me see. I've got 2 cards left. How many cards did they play? 1, 2, 3. So now he's got to play his card. Cancel all hits versus a natural. So this is a robot, so my hit is good. It's a double. 1, 2, 2. And he is a cyborg threatening a single. Let's see if I don't think I have anything right. So I'm not going to be able to stop that double. But what I am going to do, thanks to Craig Belt, my free agent I just drafted, or I just picked up through free agency, I've got a immediate action, clutch. I get a double if there's a runner on second or third. There is. So the double is this dude here, average speed. So 1, 2, that knocks in 2 more runs. And it's also a threatening natural double there. All right. So I got my runs in. My immediate action didn't cancel his, so he's got a single, and his single goes here. He's got a average speed runner on second, so that gets an extra base. 1, 2 scores. Score is now 4-2. I'm playing my final card. It's a robot. Oh, wait, did I do? Let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4. Uh-oh. 1, 2. Oh, okay. So I'm not supposed to do that. So I'm supposed to play his card first, see if he cancels this. Quick Eye, single versus a cyborg. It's a natural, so that doesn't affect it. So my double is good. That scores there. And then he's threatening a double and a single with robots. Average speed. That goes there. And then I've got my final play, which is a slow robot for a double. I cannot stop him. So he's got a double. So 1, 2, this robot. And he's got a single, which unfortunately for me scores this guy. And because it's average speed on second, gets the extra base. So 2 more. So yeah, close game. Right now it is 5-4 LA. I played my final card. Let's see what he does for his final card. Closer. If ahead, cancel all hits versus any player. Thankfully, he's not ahead. I'm up 5-4, so he doesn't cancel this hit. It's a double, and my average runner gets an extra base from second. So he scores. It's now 6-4. He threatens a slow single with a cyborg. Again, I could play the visitor save, but I don't have to because there's no way he can win. I'm just going to let him have the single. Robot there. Boom there. Hey! Second win for LA, folks. 6-4. That's 2 games to none. And then we reset everything. And we're going to do a buy phase. But first, let me get these guys out. And again, in the solo game, the AI always plays as the home team. Thanks again for joining us, everybody. How's everybody doing? I'm going to take a quick sip of my drink. This is Solo Saturday, or 1-at-1, as I'm calling this series. I'm going to be playing a solo game at 1 p.m. Pacific time. I don't know about every day, but you know, as we go along, we'll see how often I do it. But hopefully you'll join us. And hey, I'm going to go into the next buy phase. So I've got 2, 4, 5, 0, 6, 7, 8. Oh, I forgot to put one there. So 8. Oh, there's one of my favorite players. Yeah, I'm going to have to go with him. This is, again, I love the names of these. Willie McGuire. He's a natural. His immediate ability is cancel 1 hit, and he gets a single or double. He's fast. Keep hydrated out there. Yes, I got to keep hydrated. Yes, sir. So Willie McGuire is coming to my team. He goes to the top of my deck, and I have to send someone to the minors. So I'm probably going to send, I'm sending this robot down to the minors. He's slow. He only has a double. So he goes out of my team. These guys get discarded. Then I draw 6 for this game. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then I reshuffle my dugout. Oh, let's put another free agent out there. Okay. And there's my 6th player. Hey, there's my wife. Hey, Michelle. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So this is cool. I've been able to draw 3 of my free agents. So those are the stronger cards. And one of them, 1, 2. Okay, there. So this one, 2 of them have pinch hitters on them. So what I can do is I'm going to put, excuse me. I'm going to put my cyborg onto my on-deck circle, so he will be able to come in as a pinch hitter if I need him. And then I need to refill my lineup. Okay, so there's my lineup for this game. LA, San Francisco, Game 3 of the Cyber World Series, or the 2045 World Series. Once again, LA is the visitor. We always play as a visitor team. I'm up first. I'm going to start with... See, I don't want to start with these guys because it would be a waste to play their glove ability right off the bat. So I'm going to... Let's throw my robot out there. Or robots. So I am threatening 2 robot singles. They are slow, so they get the white tokens. And then the AI, San Francisco. Once again, everybody, San Francisco, boo. Oh, Adrian Puig. Darn it. Magna Glove. So he cancels 2 hits. So my 2 robot hits are gone. Thankfully, they don't have any hits here, so they don't have any base runners. And we go to the next one. So, wow, I don't like any of these. These are all defensive. So I guess we're going to go with, let's go with Willie McGuire. So he's fast. He's a fast human or natural, single and double. And let's see what the AI does. AI's got Goose Guidry, slider. Cancel all hits if you have already played 2 cyborgs. They have played 1 natural, so they do not cancel hits, thankfully. So my hits are good. My single goes first, and then my double. So there's a single, then the double here, And I get the extra base because he's fast, so that's 1-0 LA. The cyborg is cyborg. Where's the cyborg figures? Threatening a triple. So now, that is a cyborg threatening a triple. So what I'm going to play is my, yeah, let's play my natural. So he's going to cancel one hit. This one goes away. And then I threaten 2 natural hits. One is a single, one's a home run. So let's see what happens here. Natural cancels 1 hit, so obviously they're going to cancel the home run. But the single is good and extra base for the fast runner, so now it's 2-0 LA. This one is a human natural cancel or threatening a home run. And then back to LA, I can play this one to cancel a hit. This one's cancel. Yeah, you know what? Let's do that. So I'm going to play this one, the rookie from LA, which cancels their home run. I don't threaten any hits, so now it's the AI's turn, and I need to shuffle their deck. Oops. Is that theirs? Yeah. So we're shuffling their deck. They're going to play a card. I have no threatened hits coming up, so let's see what they do. They've got a robot. Quick Eye single versus a cyborg, but I have a natural, so there's no immediate action. They've got a, let's see, 2 robots. One is a double, one's a single threatened. Ooh. Change all hits. I can cancel all hits from a robot. That's pretty cool. Yeah, you know what? That's what we'll do. So I'm going to play this cyborg, cancel all hits versus a robot. Those are gone. I don't actually have any hits that threaten, so it's back to the AI. Duplicate. So use any immediate action you have already played in this game. Let's see what they played. They can cancel hit. Cancel all hits. Nope. They're basically all cancel hits, so they don't. It doesn't really help them. So doesn't do nothing immediately, but they do have a fast double that they're threatening there. So I'm down to my last card. I can change all hits to walks. I can reduce hits. You know, I'm going to play the pinch hitter. So pinch hitter, I'm going to put the rookie down. Nomo comes in. It's a knuckleballer, so reduce all hits by a base. So instead of a double, it's a single for them. And I'm threatening a triple of average speed for my cyborg there. So now it's the AI's turn. They have a robot. They do nothing. So I just hit a single off or a triple off them. So 3. And this guy comes around. But now I've got to face 2 home runs. That's going to score 3 runs. So there's 2 robots there. So I've got to play a visitor's save. Hopefully my next card off will cancel at least one of those hits. So again, visitor save, you're just looking at the immediate action. Let me just make sure I got this right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah. Okay. So immediate action is advance all. Oh, okay. Oh, no, it's just for defense, though. So this doesn't play for offense. That gets discarded. So, unfortunately, boo, San Francisco has hit a 2-run homer and a 1-run homer to tie up the game. So we're 3-3. Now I need to check the extra inning rules. So, extra inning rules. It's been a while since I played, but I think I get 3 cards. Let's see. Visitor save, extra innings, yes. 3 cards from the lineup deck, and then we just play the game until someone wins. And as far as the solo mode goes, during extra innings, yep, solo mode, we just continue. So I draw 3. 1, 2, 3. Oh man, what can I do here? So if I got these 2 singles, you know, I'm going to play my robot 2 singles here. They're slow, but if I can get one of those singles over, it gets a run over. And let's see what the AI does. They've got nothing, but they are threatening a single and a triple robot. Single and triple. So then we resolve. So my single gets 1 run over and then another single here. And then this guy resolves, so single here, and then he's got a triple here, so he scores. So we're both at 4, and we continue the process. And now things are not looking good, folks. I've got 2 rookies. They're both singles, so I've got to play that. Let's see what happens here. AI. If ahead, cancel all hits versus any player. Nope, not ahead. We are tied, but they do have a slow single cyborg coming up, which I cannot stop, unfortunately. And this one comes in for the final score. 5-4, boo! San Francisco wins, so we are at 2-1 now. And we get these guys off board. So the ones that were played during the extra innings do not count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. These come off. These come off here. And now we go to the bye phase in between games. So let's see if I can get another good free agent here. So I've got 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9 to spend. 9 is going to get me... 9, I've got cancel all hits versus a robot. Okay, I probably want to dump this card, and I'm probably going to dump this card too. So I've got this natural here for 4. This cyborg here. I like these 2 here. So we're bringing in Frankie Fox and Mariano Murakami. They cost 9 total, and I'm going to dump these 2 guys to the minors. Those go there. And again, the guys that I bought, they go to the top of the deck. We'll refill the free agent section. And game number 4 of the World Series here. LA leads 2-1. How's everyone doing? What's new? What's going on? I'm staying hydrated, Jay. Let you know, I am drinking. What am I drinking today? I'm drinking La Croix, or LaCroix, as they call it, berry flavored. Let's get LA's lineup ready. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There are the 2 free agents I just drafted or signed to the LA team. I have a couple of pinch hitters. I'm going to put cancel all hits versus a cyborg, cancel 1 hit. This is a clutch double. So I'm going to put that dude there, and I'm going to refill my lineup. Whoops. Okay. So here we go. Game number 4. Let's lead things off with this robot. So the robot threatens a single and a double, average speed. Let's see what the AI does. They cancel all hits versus a natural. Thankfully, this is not a natural. So, and they're also threatening a cyborg single. So these are good. So single and then a double. Doom, doom, doom. And let's see if I can stop that cyborg. I do have the Mariano Murakami, who I just picked up, and I think that's a perfect card to play. Spitball, cancel all hits versus a cyborg. Yeah, or what I could do is I can, yeah, I think I'm going to save that cyborg card. Let's use Frankie Fox. Yeah. Frankie Fox. Or no, you know what? We will use, I'm going to substitute Mariano Murakami. So he's got the PH, so pinch hitters coming in. We're bringing in Craig Belt. So Craig Belt, what he does is if there's a runner on second or third, which I do have, automatically gets a double of average speed. So here's the automatic double, which is going to score. Let me see. So this is here. Runner is 1. And for the double here, 2. Is that how the double works? 1, 2, yeah. So 2 runs score. And he's threatening a double here. Now let's see what the AI does. Nolan Gooden. Nolan Gooden. Cyborg, change all hits to walks. So this is a walk. Oh, by the way, I did not stop his cyborg hit. So that goes there. And this cyborg is threatening a double. Double. 1, 2, 1, 2. Okay. So I've used my pinch hitter already. And that's okay. Because I'm going to go with this guy. This natural, the rookie, is going to cancel a hit, so that goes bye-bye. And I'm going to threaten a single. A natural single. Now let's see what the AI does. Uh-oh, Whiffle. That's 3 slow robots. 1, 2, 3. Threatening 3 singles. And that's okay for me, because now that scores. I get an extra base from second. 1, 2. That's my single. So it's 3-0 LA. But I'm in trouble here because I've got 3 robot singles I'm looking at. Let's use this natural, Factory Fox, who I did not use earlier. It's going to cancel one of those singles. First single is going to resolve. Boom, boom. Second single, he gets an extra base because he's on second. He's an average or better base runner, so 1 run scores, and 2 robots are on base. Okay. So, I got to make sure. I've got 3 cards here, and I should have 3 here. No, I have 4. So this is your first card played, home run, so that does nothing. Okay, so I was behind 1 there, so it wouldn't have affected me anyway, so my runs are good. Now I'm playing my 5th card. That's one thing about the solo game, and again, this is a lot of times for solo games for me, I forget to do the AI stuff, so this game is available as an app, but I don't think they have all the expansions in there. So I'm playing with some of the expansions in here, the Rally Cap expansion, the Cyborg pitchers expansion, which adds more Cyborgs pitchers, and also I think the Rally or the Natural Hitters, which adds more natural hitters. But anyways, the app's good. I don't think it's the friendliest UI, and I don't know what how tough it is. I feel like I win a lot more than I lose, but it's been a while since I played. Maybe I need to play it again, and maybe I'll review it. Who knows? But let's continue this game. LA is up 3-1 right now. San Francisco's got 2 runners on base. I do as well. What the heck? Let's go for broke. I've got the veteran natural. He's threatening a home run. Let's see. Natural. Where's my natural? There it is. Let's see what the AI does against this natural home run. Nothing. All right. So he's going to threaten a triple, fast or average triple. There it is. But thankfully, he does nothing against my home run. So boom. That's 3 runs up to 6. Woohoo! LA, yeah. And then let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That was my 5th card. So his. Wait, what am I? Did I? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so now I've got to play my 6th card, which is not going to stop his triple. That clears the bases. 2 more runs for him. I'm now threatening a robot double, which hopefully I don't think it's going to matter at this point. So, he cancels a hit anyway, so that's gone. And he's got a fast single for a natural, which of course I'm going to let him have. Boom, boom, that scores 4, but too little too late, San Francisco. I have won this game 6-4, so that is now 3 games to 1 in favor of Los Angeles. Yay. Reset all this stuff. And then we're going to do a bye phase. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Again, the one that I did for the pinch hitter that went to the dugout does not count towards your total. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 to spend. 7 to spend. There's a robot I can buy. There's a natural, which I don't like because it doesn't have any hits on it. So let's buy this robot. And that robot I will replace with this robot. Yeah. So robot with a double goes down to the minors. And this robot, line drive, his power is gloves do not work on threatened hits unless you make a natural check. And that one, I'll have to recheck the rules, but I think this one is it's a immediate action where or is it the AI? If they have an AI that has a hit, Gloves do not work on threatened hits. Oh, okay. So gloves do not work. So they can't use a cancel hit basically unless they make a natural check, which I think is the next card out. I'll check the rule. I'll recheck the rules, but for now, that goes on top of my deck. We clear the lineups. So I've got one. I need 5 more. I've got 1 game to go to win the World Series. Exciting, right? Woohoo! Hey, at least it's baseball, right, folks? Okay. So, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. See if I'm going to do any pinch hitters. So there's the 1 pinch hit. There's 2 pinch hits. Who should I put in my... Yeah. We're going to put Line Drive on deck. Use him as a backup there. Okay, so now I've got my 6 for this game. Okay. I start as visitors, so let's get someone on board first. So threaten a single natural, and the AI comes in with double play. Remove up to 2 base runners, none fast. So there's no base runners. That does not do anything. My single's good. I'm going to reshuffle the AI deck since they're all out of cards. Okay. Now, what do I do? Yeah, these are all defensive, so let's go straight for the jugular here. A natural home run. Let's see if the AI does anything. If this is your first card played, home run. So that is not their first card played. They don't get anything, but I get a 2-run homer. Okay. Let's see. Whoops. 1, 2, 1, 2. All right. This is all defensive stuff. So I really, wow. Let's do this. I'm going to pinch hit for this rookie here. So he goes to the dugout. I'm going to bring in Line Drive. So he's going to threaten a slow double and triple. And this is the thing about the gloves. So if a glove comes up, I'm going to have to see check the rules. No glove. Okay. So Dave Trout is threatening a natural triple. But 1, 2, and then 1, 2, 3. Another run scores for LA. Woo! 3-0 or 3-0. So 1, 2, 3, 2, 3. So now it's my play. Let's cancel this hit here, and then I've got a natural. Natural single being threatened. See what happens to the AI. They cancel 1 hit, so that goes away. And they're threatening a home run, which is bad news for me, but I do have a cancel hit, or I can play my knuckleball, which is reduce all hits by base. But now home run, let's cancel that sucker, so that goes. And I am threatening a slow natural double. Let's see what the AI does. Cancel all hits versus a natural. So there's their cyborg. I have a natural on board, so they cancel all hits. And their cyborg is fast, or no, average speed. So they go here. They're threatening a single. So here's a cool one. So I've got my cyborg, Yu Nomo. He has a knuckleball ability right off the bat, so I reduce all hits by 1 base. They're threatening a single, so a single reduced by 1 base is obviously nothing. And I am threatening a triple with my cyborg. And let's see what happens here. Duplicate. Use any immediate action you have already played in this game. So let's see. They can use this one. Or they can use, so though you're going to use this cancel, so they get to duplicate that. That's that. I'm up 3-0. Let's see what happens to this last card. Ooh, 2 home runs by the robot. Slow robot. So again, if it was a closer game, I could try the visitor's save, but since they can't win anyways, I'm going to let them have their 2 home runs. And the game is over. 3-2 LA. That is the fourth game. LA has won the World Series 2045. 4-1. Thanks to the mighty Unomo, the cyborg from Baltimore. Folks, that's it. That is Baseball Highlights 2045, the solo game. This game is playable by up to 4 players, but honestly, I would never play with more than 2. 2 is like, it's the perfect 2-player game. It's one of my favorite deck building games. I love the theme, of course, baseball. It's my favorite baseball board game. And you know, as you saw, your team gets stronger and stronger as the game goes on because you're buying free agents. And honestly, the expansions make it easier in the solo game. As you saw, I mean, I was able to crush the AI in 4-1. And also, the AI, unfortunately for them, they have some tough cards. Like this one here, like the if this first card play is home run, that never came into play, thankfully. They had a couple of others that I didn't think, you know, really helped them that much, and I was able to stay away from their big hitters as well. Obviously, luck of the draw plays a little part in it, but there have been quite a few games I've played solo without the expansions that I was crushed by the AI, and yeah, it's fun. I love it. I highly recommend it if you're into board games and baseball. If you like deck builders like Dominion, Star Realms, what are the other deck builders? Shards of Infinity and so forth. This is a fantastic deck builder. And again, it's one of those games that even if you're not into the theme, and my buddy Daryl can attest to this, he's not the biggest baseball fan, but man, we've had some really big battles in Baseball Highlights 2045. We both love this game tremendously, and I've always had fun playing it, and I'm glad you joined me today for a solo run through. Thank you so much, and I'm going to be trying to do these once in a while here, 1 at 1. That's a solo game at 1 p.m. Pacific. And until next time, take care. Bye, folks.